So I'm out here on my first radium hike for 2022 with 4 of us in total going up the hill. Everybody's got their boots on. We got Logan still putting his shoes on because we just had to cross. So, freezing cold glacier water. Beautiful. How you guys feeling? Woo! I don't know what they're doing here, but they want to go up. They want to see the radium hike. So we're about 25% of the way up. They're doing great. They're having no trouble. Everybody's got their balance. We've got huge, big backpacks. Water is the priority. So we're packed up with water because once we leave this creek, this is literally 25% of the way up. The next 75%, there's no water. So, and hopefully Sasquatch. We were here doing some recon a couple days ago, and I heard what I thought was a tree break. So we're gonna go check that out. And I just got a feeling like they're here. I'm excited. This expedition has been non-yielding as of this point. But I said that right before Jeff Meldrum saw a Sasquatch. I said that right before Survivor Man filmed the top of the head of a Sasquatch. And if you recognize this point in the episode of Survivor Man, this is where he says, the crew's been following Todd and I all the way in. The crew stops here, and Todd and I go up. And he's right, up, but you can't see. It's up, 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 steep mountain, and I love it. It's great. The only stress I have is about these dudes. And man, these guys, this is second year, and my newbie, tough as nails. So I'm 100% confident these guys, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. So they're all smiles, we're having fun, and we're looking for the hominid primate species commonly referred to as Sasquatch. Here we come. So we dug deep, and I tell you, we dug deep, and we made it to the top. So didn't find my tree break that I was hoping for. Legs were burning, man, it was a tough hike. Weather held out, it's beautiful. I heard rock knocks up on this ridge. And I still have, we haven't had, saw some tracks, very likely, and didn't have any other things happen, but the gentlemen are settling in, and it's beautiful. This is these are the mountain views behind me. Actually, let's just have a look at this. You don't have to go behind me. A view very few people, if any, will ever see. Just beautiful, beautiful mountain views. Look at this, 360 degrees. Mountain views. This is our cliff over here. We do have a bit of a mystery. This is literally a cliff, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the tree. This is the tree that we filmed the top of the head of a Sasquatch in the episode of Survivor Man. Here's where Survivor Man and I slept. Now, I'm gonna say it, Keaton, Logan, Craig, congratulations, gentlemen. Woo, you made it. You guys are awesome. Man, we had to dig. But the enigma that we definitively have, that's very interesting, is this is a goddamn cliff. Like, that's death. Look at straight down, cliff. See, this is level. This is straight down. I'm pointing straight down. Even let me show you in reverse. So can't see me. Can see me. Can't see me. Reverse cliff. So here's some scat, and what's totally intriguing is I pulled this scat. This is Keaton came over here and said, dude, there's scat on the cliff, and he's right. This is watch this. Let's do a little experiment here. So I'm gonna throw a rock. Here's a rock. I'm gonna throw it where that scat is. This is kind of scary. Watch this. Bye bye rock. That rock is now it's gone. Bye. So that rock is dead. That rock just exploded. So something. This is the scat. Something pooped on this edge. Like, literally, it's death down there. Like, it hung off this tree and pooped. I'm gonna have a look at this scat. Cause man, it's like roots. This is scat. I don't know. I could use some help identifying it. Cause it looks like it's the size of bear. Obviously, the reason I'm interested. So here's my finger. Yeah, it's all one Nice vegetative piece. So there's no odor, it doesn't smell like meat. These aren't hairs, that's fibery. So it's like something was eating, I don't know what. It could be mountain goat. I'm completely unfamiliar with mountain goat scat. There's the scat, a little bit of snow in spots. I have seen Sasquatch on this ridge. Whoa, out of focus. On this ridge over here, I've seen Sasquatch moving around. And so now in Radium we have a lower base camp and an upper base camp. So I think tonight we're going to do the lower base camp is what the vote seems to be. It's their expedition, so we'll do it their way as they see fit. And so we've got a fire going. The plan is, so these three gentlemen that are up here are literally like, it's been, I'm going to say the names. I'm going to say Stefan and James came up here with me after Survivor Man came up with me, and that was it. So they're literally, so Survivor Man, Stefan, James, Todd standing. So 4 others have been up here before. However, Stefan and James only spent 1 night up here in 1 day. How you guys feeling about 2 nights?
Let's make it through the first one first.
So he said, let's make it through the first one first. So, and that's fair. You only, like, we literally hike up here with maximum amount of food on our backs. I mean, my backpack was 60 pounds easily. Just filled it up with vegetables and food and bars and and water, obviously. So the water's good though, and I'm definitely going down tomorrow. I would like them actually to spend a day without me and see what happens. So and probably the most important thing I was really interested in doing was making sure that somebody else knew the way, because Survivor Man doesn't know the way anymore. James and Stefan, I don't know. I don't think they really know the way. So Craig is my local. Craig right there. The other 2 gentlemen, Logan and Keegan, are from Texas. And so Craig is my best hope for knowing the way. I think I got to talk to James, see if he can really remember the way. I don't know if James ever wants to come out again either, because, you know, James is plus of 60. It might have been a bucket list thing for him to do. But that's where we're at. That's where we are. It's beautiful. It's amazing. I've seen a mountain goat up here, and very excited about what's to come. It's approximately 6 o'clock. Look at those mountain views, huh? Look how pretty that is. Valley. If you listen, you can hear the river. It's really high flow season. So absolutely beautiful place. There's an arrowhead up there. Absolutely love it here. So stretch my feet out over the cliff. Don't fall asleep too deeply. No rolling. Get a view over here. Still some snow on top of these peaks, obviously. But we are in June, late June. Still some snow. So, how did you feel about the hike, Logan?
It was hard. Super hard.
Yeah?
It's worth it though.
Yeah. We did Strawberry Hill last year. That kind of pissed you off. It was a hard hike. How was that compare?
This is like 2 times harder.
2 times harder. So I'll take people up Strawberry Hill, and when they feel the pain, I'll tell them it's twice as much.
Yeah.
Do you think you can find your way up here again?
Yeah.
Good.
I can do it.
Good.
I don't think I'd come up here alone. But I can come up here.
Nice. Could you find the way again, Craig?
I brought you here.
You. He's right. Craig was the first one to come up, so you really did. Like I had to get you going left though.
Oh yeah, no, that's all good. Appreciate the guidance.
Once you got the left though, you were on your own. Yeah. So, and we saw that spot where the Sasquatch busted that tree. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, big footprints on the way up too.
Yeah. So, how you feeling about the trip?
It's pretty good.
Keaton?
Very.
What are you doing napping at 6?
Brought a pillow. Taking a power nap.
A pillow?
Oh yeah.
You got a pillow? Okay, this is definitively the first man to ever bring a pillow up to the top of the hike. Holy shit, man.
Gotta do it in style.
High five, brother. High five. He's got a pillow. Woo! So this isn't the end. We'll have an update as to how things are going. Beautiful
Some
night.
apples.
Why? Oh yeah, we gotta set up the apples. Why is it so nice? It's damn nice, isn't it? It's pretty nice. So
These suckers.
yeah, fires look, and more to come. It's getting a little bit later. It's around 8:30, and heard some rock knocks on the side of the mountain. Saw a black figure down below, and these 8 apples on the tree that apples were taken, and the top of the head of a Sasquatch was filmed by Survivor Man. I had apples taken there many times, so we're going to be asleep right down there. Apples are here, and the Sasquatch will likely approach from on top of the mountain over there. So just with the knocking sounds, I have really high hopes. So the weather is amazing. Couldn't ask for better than this. We have cloud cover, so that means like an ocean of cloud cover. So that means that we'll have a warmer night. If you have open sky, it gets cold. It gets really cold. So no signs of any significant rain, and everybody's doing real good. It's we got a big huge pile of firewood that we had to gather. I don't know how many more times I can do this, gather firewood like this, because we're just taking every little piece of wood for 100 yards all around. So, and it's steep, so to go up there to gather wood to bring it down is a lot of work. But and we just want to kind of chill out as much as possible. Be nice to get a sunny day. Problem with a sunny day though is here, see all those mountains, even this mountain's it's all covered in snow, so we have to you can hear that rushing water sound. In fact, you can see, whoops, where is it? There's one of the tributary rivers is coming down, but if a significant amount of this, if we had a nice really hot day tomorrow, we have to get back across the river that's down there to get to the other side, and it becomes extremely difficult to cross when you have a tremendous amount of flowing water. So we actually had to take off our shoes today and go about knee deep in the water to get across, because the flow is just so high, and that's not normal. When I went across with Survivor Man, and usually on my expeditions I can keep everybody's feet nice and dry, but that wasn't the case today because of this high flow. And even being able to hear the river, it's just thundering loud. Normally I can't hear the river from up here, so but expecting a really good night. Yeah, very excited to be here. It's very peaceful. I could talk here all day and you'll never hear another airplane go over my head or a car driving by. It's completely isolated. There isn't anybody around here for probably 50 miles, so we're way in the hell out middle of nowhere, and it's beautiful. We love it. It's fantastic. I expect an amazing night, so it's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited and looking forward to it. It is the morning after, and as you can see, quite disappointedly, all 8 apples are firmly still on there. So after the rock knocks and a potential black figure moving down below, there was nothing else definitively heard, and we are going back. So we're all there's the apples again. There's the crew all ready to go. Here's our gorgeous views. The night was, so no rain, which is good, but no cloud, which is bad because it gets colder. So it was chilly. I kept the fire going, got it going really high a couple times. The reason for that is when the fire gets up, everything all the way around here, this whole valley, even from down there, all over through here, all up here, everything can see the fire. So there's no excuse for a Sasquatch to not know we were here. My feelings are that I mean, the rock knock is a rock knock. I heard 9 knocks. Down here they heard 3. There's no reason for clear knock, knock, knock. Like clack, clack, clack is more like it. And 9 times. It takes the grouse out of the picture because grouse go clack, clack. And I heard 3 clacks 3 different times. And but you know, it's on another ridge, which they on multiple times for me and for the time Survivor Man was out here, we heard them yelling, doing like a ah, a very primate sounding call over on the ridge, and then they came over here. So looks like we've got a search and rescue helicopter flying on the other side of the mountains. You can hear it right now. So there's a little bit of background sound besides the river, but we're heading down. So it takes 8 hours to go up, 4 hours to come down, and we're just gonna go do that. Everything looks good for the way down. It's not too hot, so there's not going to be too much snow melting to take the river up. We have to cross the river, which is a little challenging, but little, you know, it is what it is. It's late June, and we had no really amazing, impressive interactions with the Sasquatch out here. Of course, I'm leaving the apples up there. They'll be good for a month, so you know, hopefully the Sasquatch will come take those and think of us. And that's it. This is out from Radium June Expedition. We're just going to go back to base camp. We still have a couple more days. We could have spent a couple more days out here, but they decided to opt out. And yeah, so we'll see what happens. Even, I guess, the late June 2022 expedition is not over. We still have 2 more full days. And don't count us out until we're done, because that's usually when the best times are. So we'll see what happens.